Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see. The legend has risen. The legend 27. Pan says Deku. Samson says Ayu. Pan says Sammy. Super LJ says Deku for the Nintendo Wii U. Samson says, I am Hap. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't streamed for a whole decade. So it might be a little rusty. How many days are in Valhalla? It's my birth. Yes, you were born. Yeah, how many days are in Valhalla? Like, I know there's... What does it say? This chapter's name means bitter. Hold on. I know there's a achievement you can get. What is it? Hold on. Hold on. What was it? What was it? I looked at the achievements. And there's a certain drink to one cat may bring another cat to the bar. I need to find out what that other drink is. Also, what the heck is going on with the output, dude? The panda of loving, says Sup. First stream of the year. First stream of the decade. Congrats on your achievement of being born. Ah. Right, 8,000 was for electricity. Have a nice day. Only have $800, but okay. What did we miss? Did we miss anything? Well, I'm received right where he saw that. Nano machine rejection. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's roll. Ooh, it's Mega Christmas Eve. Evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, his kind of walks are always good for Gil. And they're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited the titty hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. All right. My neck hurts like heck. Neck of heck. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait, here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, a BTC bar. Who are these guys? That's a robot. That is a cool looking robot. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get all, why does that place make people get lost so easily? You should have called it the Minotaur Center. Haha! Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. That should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? Nah, what the hell, I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. A Brantini. The little one freaks me out. I don't know, I like her. One Karmatrine. Aged mixed. Boom, Brantini. Time to mix lives and change drinks. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilin friend is Essentia. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yeek Bartender? That cult classic game that has been like 3 remastered versions by 6 different companies this year? That one, we're in cosplay dedicated to it and got lost on the way. I heard that was like a bad game. I mean, like, I know it's one thing to toot your own horn, but it's like, okay. I don't know, maybe I'll check it out. I don't know, I've only heard bad things about it. But I don't actually know anything about it. It's called Yeek. I'll look it up. I'll look into it. Yeek sucked. What is it? Is it on Steam? Hold on, let's take a gander real quick. Let's take a look with our eyeballs. Yeek. A postmodern RPG. Mixed. In this surreal Japanese style. Oh, wait, what happened? Let me go back. Hold on. Hold on. It's being weird. Give me a moment. Yeek. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Postmodern Japanese-style RPG. When a mystery woman vanishes from an elevator in front of his eyes, fresh graduate Alex assembles a squad of internet misfits to investigate her disappearance. Tackle turn-based battles with a novel blend of twitchy minigames, weird weapons, and weirder enemies. It looks... It has a cool style to it, I guess. What's the... Why did everybody hate this? Yeek got yeet. It looks... That's spooky looking. It looks kind of quirky, I guess. Like it's got a... Oh, what's this? Colossal desk engineer Legion has invaded. I smell JoJo! So, like, it looks like they... One guy's, I guess it's like a hipster. And he attacks with records. I don't know. I don't know what's the Yeek sucked period. I don't really know. It's like where's they put an experimental build? Hold on. Time of this game. I gain a deep and primal desire to kickflip directly out of the freaking window. I want to like this game. High hopes since I saw the first trailer. Getting a refund even though I played it for an hour. Number one rule of storytelling, show don't tell. Alex literally reads out whatever is happening to you most of the time. Okay. Battles take way too long, even for enemies that have little, there's 1 or 2 HP. Having multiple timing-based QTEs with basic attacks is just wrong. Tries to be quirky like Earthbound, but doesn't work. I don't know, it looks... Okay, so it looks like it wants to be something else, but it's just not good. I don't know, it looks okay, I guess. It might just be really boring. Changing topic, not gonna lie, that song is fire. What song? Let's see. That one, we're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost in our way. Maybe you're talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Oh, now don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Right. Still freaks me out. I'm starting to get freaked out a little myself. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. And we're talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Ah, shit. Boss! DD R&B? I'm coming! You see, DD is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh, Lord. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes. That'll be that. That sounds great. You should check on him, though. Right, thanks again for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. What? Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, are you okay? I was kind of wandering in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. And Lillian just wandered? Can I get you something? Oh, sugar rush. Yeah. Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush. Shit. She told me about a drink that cheers her up. Oh gosh. Guys, what is Dorothy's drink? What drink does Dorothy like? Was it the Brandtini? Let's look through. I haven't played this in too long, so let's see. Bad Touch, Beer, Bleeding Jane. Bleeding Jane? I think it was the Bleeding Jane. The one she asked. No, there was one I remember. Oh, wait, can we scroll? Oh, we can't go up through the chat. Shit. All right, what was the one she liked? I know there was a one that she liked. I want to say it's a Bleeding Jane, but I don't want to get it wrong. I'm hoping you guys remember. Maybe you guys got Dang it, Deku, stop trying to make cat girl babies with that alley cat. I keep telling you you're not genetically you're gonna engineer them in the lab. Wikipedia might help. I don't think if I look up what does the lollibot from Valhalla drink, I don't think that's gonna yield any responses. In fact, I'm mostly certain that would get me or that would land me in prison. I think it's the Bleeding Jane. I think. I'm trying to remember. And I do not have... I have good-ish memory. Again, I haven't played this in a little while, so I can't exactly remember. What do you guys think? Top 10 anime battles, Deku versus his brain not remembering the drink. I mean, I swear it was the Bleeding Jane. But I don't want to get it wrong. Oh, I'm trying to remember all of the different drinks. So we got Bad Touch, no. Beer, no. Bleeding Jane, possibly. Bloomlight, no. 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 No, I don't know anyone that's had that. Fluffy Dream, no. Fringe Weaver, Frothy Water, Grizzly Temple. Does Dorothy like the Piano Woman? I think that might be it. I think it might be Piano Woman. I'm thinking. All right. Piano Woman, or shit. What did I say the other one was? Piano Woman or Bleeding Jane? Or what would you say? Piano Woman or Bleeding Jane? I'm definitely thinking it's probably Piano Woman. Might be Piano. Let's throw some doubt in the wind. How about try to get a piano? Wait. I think it might be Piano, to be honest. I don't... we'll risk it. I guess. Yeah. If not, it's on you, Super LJ. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a Piano Woman whenever you felt like celebrating or feeling down? I did? Wait, I did. You actually remembered such a thing. Oh, we did it! We did it, LJ! I would give you a high five, but you're, like, in another country, so... Hell, even if you were in a different state, it would be difficult. Oh my goodness, look at her eyes! Hold on. Yeah! You're so sweet. I was half expecting you to say that she meant the literal Piano Woman, but I was wrong. Although I'd imagine a woman on a piano could probably cheer me up, depending on the what she plays on the piano. Excuse me. Because You know, when it really comes down to it, some good music. Yes, we did it! We did it! Yeah! Good old, some good music really cheers you up, you know? So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, it doesn't go... But don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help. But a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Thanks to me, the horrible writer, the poor Dexter, the wannabe artists. Thanks to Super LJ, the original. Well, you're bad at writing. Late comment, by the way. Yeah, I don't know about wannabe artist. Your art is art. If you produce something in an artistic fashion, it is still art. I think Picasso's a pretentious dick, but it's still art. He's not a wannabe artist. He produced art. Bad art. Objectively terrible art. But art. Whether or not you put out art doesn't make you a wannabe. It's like Yoda. That you do or you do not. There is no try. You could be a bad artist, but you are still an artist. Elephants are artists. By that logic. Bad artists. And this pretty much strictly adheres to completely sentient people, rather than beasts. Yeah. You want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me more about it? I brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do Lilum really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, the concept of mortality might be a little different. You do have a fear of death, though. Do you do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While having built-in warnings, the mere idea of what nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few things that don't mind it. There are a few things that don't... Oh, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about this robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Good, seriously though, those laws were bullshit. You know, not, you know, let's see. They're a meh artist. That, you're still technically an artist, but a bad one. Elephants are trash artists. So are gorillas. Can't harm humans. Can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. And how could those laws still apply to them after they've achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed by some old book? If I remember correctly, those were the only distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. And they were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it in their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Are you saying black people can't be artists? Double racism. I never said black people can't be artists. For you to surmise that I said such a thing is in and of itself quite racist, Samson. That's pretty raisin, if you ask me. See. Watch it, Samson. You're treading on a thin line. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know? It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4? Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4. It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you could say it's foreplay. Yeah. It's also named after someone. Really? Who? A little kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Oh? You want anything else? Let's see if you know more, Oh no, it's something you know or let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay then. What would Dorothy order? Guys, I can speak China. Cantonese or Chinese? Japanese or Chinese? Alright, what to do? Should we do a Bleeding Jane? We should try the Bleeding Jane this time. But we still have the contingency of the Piano Woman. So, I'll leave it up to you guys. Bleeding Jane or Piano Woman? The Piano Woman is something that she does indeed like and cheers her up. However, we could try for something else for a different response. I'm thinking... Hey, you cram it, you guys, in the chat there. Piano Woman? Bleeding Jane. Let's stick with the Piano Woman. We at least know that it's something she'd like. Alright, yeah. 2, 3, 3. Here. Good, but that's cheating. You just served me this drink. Still right, isn't it? Yup. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the Piano Woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? This used to be one of her fave. Piano Woman cheers her up. Yeah, so it's technically cheating, but it's one she likes. I've wondered for a while, though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity, and you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. Oh, Dorothy. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down, though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, or guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian? That whole thing about someone taking care of a Willem after they're deployed until maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say I've reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try to keep me a varied pool of volunteers to make the cognitive source grow faster. So what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me in some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter on me, or if she felt, oh, that wasn't a sentence? Oh, okay, that was not. What irony that years later I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in a bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing. A daughter, student, a helpless kid. I mean, I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather them hire me because of me, because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attributes. What's the problem with your guardian, then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. Or seeing her make, you know what I mean. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her that what you said to her, or me, her what you just said to me. Clear up those fears. Been a while since I've read it. Bloody one? Maybe that works too. We're past that, dude. I mean, unless she's not the kind of want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about her, talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well, then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, wait. I was trying to say as I'm taking my break. Want to come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind a bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. Let's go! Boss, I'm taking my break. All right. Disappointed Kirby. Read the messages. I hate Kirby. Freaking stupid spherical bastard. I want to punch him across a room. I want to curb stomp that pink son of a bitch. Whoa! Don't call me Becky. What? What is this? Chat with Becky behind the bar. Becky! Batch! Becky, you batch! Take a cigarette, Becky! I don't know what I'm doing right now. It says chat with Becky, and the achievement is called Don't Call Me Becky, so... Becky! Tell me some hot gossip on the streets, Becky! Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks. No, smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content. Butch! Hold on. There's a way you gotta say it. It's like batch, batch. There's like a kind of a, you know, but with a B, so it's a, and then you got a batch. I used cheats in Skyrim to give myself a bow with the Wabbajack effect. It actually works. Big Smoke be like, oh! It's like Tibetan throat singing, but higher pitched. I need to do that. Deku, for those statements against our Lord and Savior Kirby, or shall be bored to death. I friggin' hate Kirby, dude. I'll take a number 35. He's a little spherical bastard, and I want him dead. His games aren't fun. The only good thing about his games are the music. The only fun game I could think of would be Air Ride. It's Mongolian throat sing. No, it's not Mongolian, it's Tibetan. Where's the T key?
This is a card.
No, cram it.
right here.
Holy shit, Deadmau5 has a face? How many times have we played Tibetan throat singing on stream? Tibetan throat singing is in the West, or it's two forms of multiphonic singing known as jokei and barda. It's the main tumors, chant master simultaneously intones 3 notes, individually creating a complete chord. Death metal can't compete to this. It sounds like a didgeridoo. When you the poop just won't come out. You being the wrong house, fool. Wow, what are the lyrics? The real question is, can they play Wonderwall? Is this Vaporwave? When you hit the bong too hard. Great lyrics. When you drank too many Coke. How to sound when mom asks if you're sick. Why the black people throat music? What the hell are you on about? Shut your uncultured swine mouth. You know nothing of the wonders of Mongolian throat singing. Sounds like Big Smoke taking a dump. It's Tibetan throat chanting, dude. I know this shit. Tibetan monks are actually quite metal. So why don't you tell me about this guardian yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Sophia Graham? Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She's had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck! Okay. It's like getting like mega cancer. It's stage 4, and you heal up, and then immediately get hit by you get hit by a car. Oh my lord, I'm in tears. What is your daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine, yeah. Wait, read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, fake recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name really isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. So, what's your legal name then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. Bit of a mouthful if you ask me. But you would know, Dorothy. Ah! Read that in the Big Smoke voice. I can't just... Oh! Was it like... shit, what was it? Jeez, what was his name? It's like... Tuna Manans! And it's like, Mongolian throat singing is better. I don't know, it sounds almost like a trucker. So Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. So her name is Becky. Becky, you butch! Got over here and read my face with your robot eyes. Butch! It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and I always get caught. As they use Dorothy Hayes as their name. Yep. Only my mom, guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I get registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as their last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so your real name, in short, would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it, butch! I'd like, it'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Yeah! I made the Undertale fish noise. Becca, you butch! Bitch slaps. Just Becca, you bitch. Oh, was that anger I just read now? Or that was anger I just read now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough if you just call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. And it's completely useless to try to correct him. Jill Nye, the science guy, just mixes drinks, then explodes and dies. But you know, maybe that effect is true to your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring because you're you, right? I mean, think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. True. So you're saying to go for my role play instead of just a mere role play? Sounds too far-fetched. It's always funny when I shoot someone with a bow and out of nowhere they disintegrate and scatter gold coins everywhere. That sounds like a horrible death. I wish that disintegration is just a terrible way to go. Oh, yep, yeah, you're just gone with the wind. Painfully and slowly. Ugh! I don't even know what that means. Oh, shit, you're right. Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. And remember to buy more cigars. Hey, me too. I have a handful over there. They're pretty much just all Toros except for one, which is a Robusto, I think. Let me check. I've got a box. Like a wooden one, not just a cardboard. I don't get none of them cigarellos. I'm no dollar store, gas station smoker, mind you. So I have some Tatiana Toros. I've got a vanilla that I haven't smoked. Got a Groovy Blue, Sweet Euphoria, and a Fusion Frenzy. And then over here I have a Punch Classico that I'd planned on smoking on New Year's, but I just didn't. I don't smoke very. I smoke very rarely. I don't know. It was actually when I got at a gas station. It was not gas station style. Gordon Ramsay playing this game. Where's the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb sauce? I'm sorry, what the shit is going on in the Discord right now? Okay. You freaking donkey! Frick off! Yeah, I like cigars. Back, did I miss something? Unless you can count the worst PPV main event or fight I've ever seen all year. Not really, no. Oh, pay-per-view main event. Oh, she watched the Robo... Shit, what's his name? Oh no, Discord Frenzy. Oh, incoming. Shit, what was it? What was the one, Logan? Why aren't you smoking Cuban cigars, boy, and drinking heavy-duty Russian bottled water called vodka? Because we have an embargo with, Cuba, and I can't get them imported from Canada right now, and vodka doesn't go as well with cigars as whiskey or rum. All right, going out? I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, I say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? Then the nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. Cube. Ah! How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster, Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure, something cold for say. All right, something on the rocks. Something on the rocks. Bad touch. Nah, beer. No. Cobalt Velvet? Sure. I drink hospital alcohol. I'm epic gamer. Sure, let's get her one of these. It's on the rocks and mixed. Here. Yeah, this is the one. I drink something cold when the weather outside is cold, too. It's not that cold, actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. I love cold drinks, even if I despise cold weather. If it's freezing cold outside, I would not want to, maybe, unless it's like, hot chocolate, I guess. Hot chocolate's one of the exceptions. But I mean, I don't like warm drinks. I like cold drinks, If my drink is cold, it doesn't matter. She looks somewhat like Bee from Pokemon. Ooh. So, Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and she's having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there is a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see on any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she's most likely celebrates it big. I love Stella even more now. She just gets better. Cat girl, tough facade, drills, Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not actively looking for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. Ed, I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. You look adorable, even if you are ripped. Although with all this healing and stuff to do, I won't be fit. I won't be as fit for a while. They're too breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She's distressed a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think it's smaller. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she goes the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away. But I guess I've never cared to ask the specific. Just tucks them in. They give me my load Deku, but I must leave. I must work my YT videos and I have to go for dinners. See you around, LJ. That's why she goes out, she styles her hairs in those drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help her divert attention from her chest. Stella's the complete package. Cyborg, catgirls, cat ears, drills, titty. She seems affluent though. Why not go through the reduction surgery? Because she's also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom. And this Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out of your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess a breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess a taller or thicker person her size would be normal. I'm just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Or she is, sorry. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up when they're not, whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? You have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a sec. Non-alcoholic per se. Boo fairy. Here, thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a push to people that can't afford food or suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain clouds your judgment to make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world is an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. It was a matter of addiction, you know? You start liking the drink, then you need more of it before you know you're hooked. Wait. You just start liking the drink, but then you need more of it. Oh. My neck still hurts. Nah, there's that too. Just tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. Let me bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. Alright, at least it's better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, let me know. You hear? Sure. Hey, say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared for a plan B because I figured, if you go with plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. Oh, I could go from a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that Hell and Apollo trust. Life is not something you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please do come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Hi there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? All right. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Something manly? Manly. Gut punch? Ah. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something. I'm tracking that girl. And didn't you just get out of that job? I did. The guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though. There has to be more to the whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the PTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? You see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. They'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's a big name from Kanye-vania? Kanye-vania. We have Kanye Land. Split apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if it starts fresh and touching someone, still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. Holy shit! They're using him as a guinea pig to see what caused the reaction and see if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-oh. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here and he hasn't seen her ever since. I think you could be lying, you know. Doubt it. Did my research. She really is his daughter. It's most likely Catholic too. What? It's most likely Catholic too. What are you talking about? Why didn't you figure that out earlier? Wait. I have no clue who's making the contract, or who's making the contract. Tracking all the messages, the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay, cobalt velvet for Mr. Detective here. Boom. Bam. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Or are you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? He told me he wanted to see her again for one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie. You made your points. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's all right. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. And she was a teen. We had a big fight. She ran away from home. First, I just waited for her to show up. Then I started getting worried. And went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. Yes, that's how my tracking skills and list contacts began to grow. Finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks, though. Yeah, girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Kanye Land. Compared to her compared to her from before the bank, or compared to the her from, right, well, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What do you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? Nah, it might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better get back to work before our trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Oh, because it's Mega Christmas. Let's see. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. All right. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his house, or home, because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. I'll see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit. I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Canyaland. Alright, so crap ton of earnings in total. Drinks total, nice. Commission, 30%. I know this small party is what you needed. Flawless service bonus. Mega Christmas. Let's celebrate Santa's resurrection. It's Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved us from the Redmonds. The what? Oh, hey, is that George from Seinfeld? Yes. Mega Santa! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I need to find it. This one will do, but hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I almost got it. Almost got it. Alright, we need to go to the meme dump. Alright, okay. Boom. I was gonna do the other one, but that was just the one that came to mind. I know it's a little crusty on my end. I know it's crusty on my immediate end, but that's just because I'm viewing things in 144p because, I don't know, like, my internet is currently being like a sack of ass. Just like several hundred butt cheeks in a burlap sack. Actually, it's not that crusty at all. Never mind. I would love to have that clip taken out of context. Yeah, that's just immediately what I thought of when I said Mega Santa. Let's just tuck you back away. Get back into the pit from whence you came. Okay. Celebrate Santa's resurrection. A party then. I'll bring you leftovers. What do we got? Ooh, Kuramiki blog. Mega Chris. I'll get to that in just a second. I like Kuramiki. Let's see. Little sexiest. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? It's kind of hot. Let's see. The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The King of the West, Kanye. Oh shit. Kanye's the King of the West. Kanye from Kanye Mania. 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is the show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want, and they don't give a shit. Or Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I were him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with all the real thing when you just make stretch? More as we investigate. I'm crying. Kanye West. Kanye, dictator of Kanye Mania, has a 6,000 strong. Okay, alright. Yuri is the best show this season. Ever a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already? Producer of the Moe Church. Is it Mo Church? Okay. The premiere of Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. Pals, the popular Danger U forum, seem divided, however. This seems such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? This game is weird! You girls are just haters who hate their lives. Smiley face! I'm gonna marry Sheena Sue. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. Spooky a bit. Wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure Kanye Mania went through demilitarization before. Want to watch it? Anime is for nerds. You are an anime! Oh! What? I just poked myself and it did something. Hold on. Oh, I guess that turned on the massager. Okay. Where was that? Right. Lilum receiving mysterious messages. Update 2. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilum? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilum behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine what confusion... the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget about something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilum advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it, or will it happen again? Time will tell. Okay. Let's check out Kuramiki. I like Kuramiki. Was it Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas? Don't know, don't care. Bye, Miki. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how Glitch City managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright change the holiday. Well, it's not that different considering that they have the same dates, but it's still pretty cool. Whoop, gotta go. Time to sign some books. Happy Mega Christmas! I have arrived. Hey, Kaiser, we were talking about Kanye Land. I have no idea what this shit is going on in the Discord right now. I wasn't reading it. Now they're talking about, like, foxes. I'm quite concerned. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more to drink. How long have we been streaming? Shit, not even an hour? What? Or a little over an hour. It's a lot later than I thought it was. Maybe a clock is off somewhere. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. So to celebrate Mega Christmas, I got a Sprite Cranberry. Sunday, December 25th. Evening. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in the same your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about that kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Alma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill. Greet her properly. Welcome to Valhalla. Wait. Ah! Man, if it's not a sign... Man, if that's not a sign, you need to ease up at work. I don't know what is. Shut up. It's become a reflex. Wait. Alma also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you why aren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Why? Silly question, never mind. Does she wear a ribbed sweater? I don't know what she's wearing. She has like a collar. She has an enormous neck. I just realized that sucker's long. Or maybe it's normal sized? I don't know. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What are you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. Looks just like a set of wires when you create a frame with them. Put the food inside, press a button, and watch as it warms up food just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to... Wait, it's an infomercial bauble. Okay. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you've bought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. I wouldn't say so. Well, dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird? I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour. Ah! Ugh. Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous. You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'm gonna check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Oh. Ah, hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay. See, that's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help go help Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. All right, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage. Alma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used this microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch. So how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. All right, let's play Truth or Dare. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that mutt stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. You'll play. Oh, come on. Whoa, shoot. This is cool. Oh. I like this. All right, then the rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that till food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue a new question or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill! Yes! You start. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Ooh, let's go with Dorothy. I like Dorothy. And Dorothy. Yes! Truth or Dare? Let's go with Truth. Is there anything you have rejected from clients? Those who want to roleplay with mutilation. Huh. I mean, sure, I can take out my limbs with no problem. I have to do that for maintenance every now and again. But I'm not okay with doing it for clients, because first, that leaves me defenseless, which I cannot allow it by any means. And second, half of the time, the roleplay involves a violent scenario. There are some behaviors I won't reinforce. Namely, non-casual violence of any kind. Interesting. All right, then, my turn. You, Sweater Pups. Me? Truth or Dare? Dare? Man, you're brave. Or stupid. Okay, I want you to say in the most sultry voice you can muster. Admin override. Okay? Admin override. Happy? Yes! Very! Seems you caused some collateral damage here. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't mind me. Seriously, guys. Oh, let's see. You, the dog. My name is. Yeah, whatever. I want you to bark. I have picked Dare. I said bark. Bark. I asked you to do it, not to say it. Bark. Barking. Hey, if I bark, that I'm the king of the bar, because I'm barking. That's stupid, and I love it. Seriously, Jill? Yeah, I have a lame sense of humor, whatever. All right, my turn. Hey, Jay, truth or dare? Dare. Then pet me. I'll pick truth. Okay, why are your nails so thin? Right, huh? Your nails, you won't be able to dig with such flimsy nails. All humans have nails like these. Wait, they do? How did you dig? With shovels. You guys are weird. Why are you so reluctant to pet him? Call it a gut feeling. Wonder how long until the food is done. Should we go with Rad Sheba or Dorothy again? I like Dorothy, but I don't know. Dana scares me. I don't care much for Gillian. I don't care much for Alma either. Let's go with Rad Sheba. Okay then, dog. Yes! I dare you to go out and stay there. That's easy. Oh, oops, and that's one problem less. Well, then why don't you continue in the dog's place, Dorothy? All right! Hey, Sweater Pups, what do you pick? Let's go with Dare. I need you to put on some twin tails. Sure. Hey, Jill, lend me your hair ties for a second. All right. I haven't worn twin tails since elementary school, now that I think about it. Is this good? Yep. All right, let me untie them. Too breezy for my taste. Then Jill. I'll go with truth. If you had to spend 2 hours in a preservation chamber with someone, who would you pick? Out of what pool of people? The ones here right now. I guess either you or Jamie. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if I went into a chamber with Dorothy, it'd be fishy. I know for certain that my boss would fall asleep because she gets bored easily, and Gil is claustrophobic. Philip is claustrophobic. In many things. On many things. I'm getting hungry. Oh, let's go with... Can't go with dog. Let's go with Dorothy. Okay, and then Dorothy. Dare! Do something freaky. Like removing my head? Moving your... Because I can remove my head with no problem. You want me to remove my head? I'll pass. Take your word for it. Anyone want to see that? No. Oh, thank you. I do, but I'm not going to be the party pooper here. Fine, I guess it's my turn now. I want to see her remove her head. Hey, Dana, who do you pick? Or what do you pick? I'll pick Truth. If you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick? Probably Jill. Ah! I mean, she's cute, she's smart, and I kind of own Gil anyways, so it's kind of redundant. Speaking of Gil, truth or dare? I'm not reading that. Pick one for me. Well, where were you born? I don't really know. It's just one of those things I can't remember or was never informed about. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic of all places. The Arctic, huh? Just, huh? A bell? Food's ready. Oh, finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Truth or dare, huh? It's fun, I guess. Hey! Hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? Butch, have a cigarette. It's precious smoking time. Butch! How many butches have I said in this stream? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message, Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All this has been helped me keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? What? Ask Katyusha or any of the old literature maidens who spouts went to war types. I mean, if you had no contact with her, maybe she's constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Well, the circumstances make me not want to, but I've got to go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back. So are we saving? No? What's this? Uh-oh. What is this? What is that? What is that? Are we about to get jump scared? Is it about to be a horror game? What is this? Is that the moon? Is this like a blood stain? What am I looking at? Oh? Oh, that's me. Is that me? What is going on? Chapter 3, Dulce? We're at chapter 3 now. What was that? Time to mix drinks and change lives. This one means sweet. Ain't that sweet? $10K. Wait, rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10K or you'll be evicted. Shit, man. I've got 4 days to make that much money, and I want a stupid Alex doll. Alex dolls. Okay, this is gonna suck. Let's see. Anyone wrestling here? It's no. No. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. It's useless. Juliana is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my waifu like you wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show is rather tame, a fake. I'm going to marry Julianne. Oh man, I remember watching this back when I was like 7, 10. I thought that was 70. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You'll never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Why keep trying? Never seen this show before. Is it any good or is it just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those getting to be broadcast as well? Sequels are shit. Thread is closed. I want this stupid thing. Okay. It's stupid. Why did I get this? I bought it and I won't be distracted, so. No, I'm not clicking that. That's stupid. Glitch City Olympics returns next year. Butter practical for sports. 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns for the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome. This summer received a representative from the elusive country of Kanye-vania. Prime Minister Quincy, who in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we would have to abide by some of his religious rules in order to... Kanyeism. Hold on. Kanye-vania's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. Its temporary solution, I think, will do the trick. How do you spell it? Kanyeism? Yeah, Kanye's street race. The Motor City district leaves 2 dead. I've heard there's decimation campaign against this district though. Motor City district notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as Death Lane. Chat is dead. Dead as a doornail. Has been dead. Let's see. The transit police currently investigating the deaths, as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running the underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, Jay Esposito, told the Augmented Eye, "The death of the 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That's a promise." Well, off to work. Hopefully we don't cease to exist and get kicked out. Monday, December 26th. I don't know, maybe we'll make Heladosh. Evening. Hey Jill, Gil's in the back sorting the ingredient shipment we got. I've got things to do. The dog's in charge. Okay, bye. What? Wait, the dog? What? Okay, first order. Pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. I'm mixed drinks and change lives. Hey Jay, won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Oh! Yeah, it's Model Warrior Julianne. Won't. Will! You called? He said he will, not Gil. Ah! Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Who, me or Will? Ah! You go back to whatever you were doing. All right. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go. What the frick just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Verkilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know? So it's all an act then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess? Would you mind me getting a bleeding, or would you mind getting your bleeding, Jane? It might be an act, but I'm still doing that, sure. So Gillia wants a bleeding Jane. Okay, one of these. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, all blended. Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So tired of putting up an act. Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. Made you change your mind, though. Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act is mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Like, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes! You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act like a bombastic manner that screams you're here. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Eh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. In the beginning, how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Well, congrats, no offense, but I fell right in your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool who moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, could you give me something spicy? Sure, something spicy, something spicy.
Wait. 6 of these, 1 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these blended. Chat is still dead. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. You know, if you do, I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you at that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Don't. I'm actually surprised that no one else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be. It might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities and sordid pasts. Jamie, you... did you say something? Just rambling, pay no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps who came to this alley. Again. Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. People avoiding stalkers, solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an incessant salesman than a shady figure. Because the salesman is more of an active predator. I don't know. The troublesome part of the city might be near. The troublesome part of the city might be near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. Somebody joined. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Something bitter. Bitter. Here. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I do not. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. The cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing up with another cat boomer? Oh, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even without the bandages, there's something really familiar about her. You need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay, gut punch for silent detective. Boop, bap. Here. Oh, you got it right. So what's up now? Bit of a holiday blues, you could say. Do you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You look more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although, now that I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just a season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what real Christmas once was. I mean, the season is slowly becoming enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came the Turbo Mail guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Mail? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names are not a problem. Dr. Chris Max.
That's horrible.
I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. Also knew that guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, it's the part where everyone sings about it. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Mega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring named Turbo Mail? Yup. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland they can only talk about how they're better and they sell it because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I could get you? Give me a fringe weaver, will you? Sure, fringe weaver. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knight stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't got much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following that attack bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything has been wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went in there in the first place? The wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd, silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning, applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Rain in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. Those are just kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, oh, no, wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking your break? Let me know if someone comes in. Wait a minute. No, that's the current date, not the date in the game. I was going to say, oh, that's the date. If that's the current, the date in the game, we should have plenty of time to get rent. But nah, I think we're kind of screwed right now. It doesn't look like money flow is really all that high. So I'm going to be right back.
I'm back. Chad is still dead. Things are pretty quiet outside. Oh, it's Kim. Chill. Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas alone. Let's go with that. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay, give Kim a beer. Here, thanks. So, how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out. My appetite is coming back. I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Huh, really? Yeah, I did some research on it and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I'm gonna do, it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me all the time to think of the next course of action. Bit of advice, don't go for the BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was going to do that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance and the BTC found me an apartment, and instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England, they have their own real estate companies. Apartment complexes are where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. In this city, Reality Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly, so the BTC can't easily offer such promises. Oh! Realty Nua is a bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations, but the truth is, Realty Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really? I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. It became a big game as far as real estate goes, but in reality, aha! The company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects, and they're all expansions that are already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. I just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true, when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different? But enough rambling on my side, you must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a sugar rush. Okay. Sugar rush, seems like I've been serving them a lot lately. You can't mess it up, they say. Here you go. Yay! Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Me? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked, I was tired, I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down, and your boss saved me. And, I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now, thanks a lot. Glad to hear. It was weird to see you like that. It always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. You did? You don't? I don't. Are you sure? You saw it as a cool bartender act as what everyone else has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool are the same, but don't try to put up an act. Sorry to disillusion you. Too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed. Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act? And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. All right. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Bubbly's a flavor? Here, thanks. Hey, Jill, I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine. I'm alive. I'm here. Oh, she's crying. Where is everybody? I've avoided the biggest mistake of my life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me. I just felt like everything was shouting. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like, thank you. Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Jill, ice please. Right. Are you all right? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that would help you, or that could help you. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. Something overcame me, but you intervened, and I don't know what to say. You already said thank you. Seeing that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owed you that at least. Don't worry, just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, so use it as best you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill, and thank you again. Please come again. So, a couple of weeks ago, I read some news about a woman saying a suicidal girl catching her midair. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whatever, it was probably just, whoever did it probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Feeling lonely? That voice. Anna. Who's Anna? Hey, Joe, long time no see. Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just, wait a minute. I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down, don't fall for her taunts. You know my full name, though. Your last name is Stingray? My last name is Stingray? I thought your full name was Natalie Julian. What was that? What did you just do? Julianne Natalie Stingray. Or did you legally remove Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually. All right, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. What is going on right now? This world's amazing because of things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me. Shit. That's good. I want I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came in here to clean the drinks I served. Wait. Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks. I had to clean the drinks you served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid with my money. I don't know how you did it. But that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had put aside for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know I'm gonna have slow days, but for Lord's sake, you okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Ooh, lewd. Why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But you can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats, after all. It's uncannily right. Not all that wrong. I can't stop staring. Like anyone other than me could see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making me an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. And I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave it a bit earlier today? Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what whatever. Okay, no mistaken drinks. Not a whole lot of cash. Pretty alright. Flawless service. Definitely helpful. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. I don't think I'm going to be feeling lonely. I've got a ghost. Jill must watch Night of the ID Snatchers. Buying a poster of it will prevent her from getting too distracted. There's cats in the heat outside. I have blue balls if I still had any. Or I would have. Okay. Night of the ID Snatchers. Not a whole lot of money. It's not too expensive. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I think. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What's going on over here? This is stupid. Yuri new season. Sounds cute for nerds, maybe. It's finally here. I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, based God. All boards report in. What other boards, you idiot? Nice, more stupid moblobs. YY gets a new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up. Get a job, you stupid. Neat. Oh, Lord, here we go. Prepare for hot cocoa. Sit in comfy couch. Put on favorite mega Christmas sweater. See snow falling outside. Turn on heater. Get my blanket. Watch glorious YY and fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy. I wish I was as comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy Euros. For me, danger. Ooh. I have no idea. Biker gang arrested. Parliament discusses anime influence. Taylor the Brain. Tired of name change requests. Couple of we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Sola Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people ask Taylor to change her name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline. Taylor's told the AE team, I like the name Taylor, and and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be part of a joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking for chances at becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Oh. Right. Taylor, game developer.
protests. A member of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest this Friday. Their leader, commonly known as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and their gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They can take us in the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we no surrender, told AE phone conversation. Currently detained, waiting a trial. The formal charges. Okay. The White Knights aren't around anymore. Parliament discusses anime influence. Ah yes, important topics and all. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash. A representative of the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studios heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yama K, the producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview, I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre, you can trust me. The communists have declared war on anime. This game is dumb. Okay. Well, back to the front. I think we'll probably call it a stream after this one. How many days have we done? Evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean... Never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey... No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He's back any second now. Back. See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, that kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby, let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone to put blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you into a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. Ain't that they separated all that. That girl has a big vocabulary. She was always the smart one. 31st is written in a different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which may have not been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. It's coming back to me, which drove me to never go back and apologize. It was fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes and fear of what they might say. With Lenore, I never broke up formally, so I was always afraid of if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore's in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. And I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that. And Jill, you idiots! You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Then you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that. Armitage? Titty hacker. Oh, I'm all right. I don't know what happened to you when you fought that girl's sister. But now you have the chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I had a feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss? Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyway, let's start the day. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Is that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear. Might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. Just want to know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays! Oh my goodness, I love Stella. Look at her. I want to give her a big old hug. The ear wiggles. The ear wiggles. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. I'm sorry for that outburst. Why? You looked so happy, and I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you give me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. I don't have a whole lot to talk about because there's not a whole lot of inquisition happening in the chat, what with it being almost completely dead and have being such for $20. So, kind of hard to make a conversation when there's no one to converse with. Oh, there's 2 people in the chat, but nobody actually saying anything in the chat. So, you know. Again, makes it hard to converse if there's nothing to converse about. Where was I? On the Roxy next. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She seemed kind of angry that I brought up the eye. Uh-oh. She doesn't show it, but she's had a depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life has changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She used to be she was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it'll leave her. It'll all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalencies, to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner. But schools don't have that kind of patience. Basically brand her a failure. She even dropped out. I'd have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Sei is totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look across her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs time to time, but I know Sei knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet, I've heard that one before. Sweet, on the rocks. Sugar Rush? Nope. Sparkle Star? Nope. Moon Blast? Yeah. Sweet, on the rocks. Yeah, you're not giving me a whole lot to talk about right now, chat. Even if there really isn't any chats. Or hasn't been any chats. Again, for almost 20 minutes. Where did everybody go? Hell. Everything is quiet. I'm gonna get radio silence for... almost, oh, I mean, that's the first thing I've gotten in 10 minutes. Yeah, something's afoot. Here, thanks. This is the kind of stuff Sei asks for, you know? Now that you mention it. So, I take it Sei's family situation is exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad they've said they've actually done it. I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Sei's mom has a really abusive relationship with Sei's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently things got nasty when Sei's mom, Miss Amy, got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Amy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk, thanks to that. She moved here. Sei was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Sei managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. Oh, I'm working on a map, so I've been quiet. We were working on what kind of map? Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but oh, don't worry. I laughed too. Dramatic irony there was delicious. Catgirls, cyborg. Big titties and drills. Confident waifu. Top tier. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but there's also too sterile. Actually, I want to listen to... Hold on. There we go. I want to listen to this now. What kind of map there, Goblin? Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to busy food stand. I feel warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary. They're some of them more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice here, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, right. That. 2 beers for the girls.
She looks flat to me, but I'm colorblind, so I can't tell. Also, it's a map. The IRL D&D game I'm going to start. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, she's got titty. It's subtle titty, and she apparently tucks them away. 1 powder delta, 2 of these, 4 of those. Yeah, I got the thing there. Mixed. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but my mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. Surround C-Cup. She's got big titties, but they're hidden in this, like, sick uniform she wears. I don't know what she wears. I don't know what the rest of it looks like, but I would love to see it. What happened? Well, there were fireworks, and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. A little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh, yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure. It'd be better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll always make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people that were here. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Gonna get you something. Let's try something classy. Okay, something classy for Say. Brantine. Cobalt Velvet. Mercury Blast. Makes it look like there are no more than C-Cups, so possible she has double D's. She's hiding them. She hide the titty. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story, and somehow she got into her head that being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation. Well, the story goes that Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She said it was the old Santa's spirit in a new body. Oh, jeez. So tell me about this D&D game, man. I'd like to hear about that. The girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things it did when you were young, Stella mentioned she worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. It's sweet that she worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know. I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as such. Hey, could you get something bubbly? Sure, something bubbly for a bubbly girl. Apparently bubbly's a flavor, which makes no sense. I've said that, I'm certain you heard it, but Cobalt Velvet, Frothy Water, Fringe Weaver. Here, bubbly. Hey Joe, this might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yes, you were wearing your helmet. You looked sick as hell. Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. What was your other experience with White Knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here part of her work, looking for information on some case. Went through some motions, offering her a drink and all that. She came only for her job. First I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea what she was talking about. I suggested she ask a vending machine outside, and they told her a suspect climbed on them. She got some of her info and left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way you lost her cool was suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if a cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to read it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about about that event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you've served. Weird. I mean, really? Just two? Weird, I know. I've spent most of my life with almost no interaction with white knights until I met you. Means you had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. It looks like she has like a ladle or a pipe here. Like a martini glass over here. Wonder if I left food for 4. Yeah. Okay, Dorothy. You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Honey. You want something? Usual, I guess. Usual. What's wrong with her, though? Piano woman? Piano woman. See, that's 55233. Nothing new in the chat. Aged and mixed. Boom, bam, piano woman. Here. This is nice. 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 Nice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is the actual thing? How can you tell if you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? No, I'm in the bar. Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. Well, I don't know if you guys exist. I have no concrete way of proving that. However, the whole theory of it was actually a story my dad told me when he was in the Navy. He was talking with some people. It's like, dude, how do you know for real or not? Or like, you know, how do I know this isn't just a dream? And he reached out, slapped his buddy in the face, and he goes, why would you do that, man? He goes, I don't know. Why would you dream me slapping you in the face? So I mean, that's a monitor. Actually, that's a TV, that's a monitor. But I can physically interact with the world in which I reside within. And it is, for the most part, not a scripted event as far as my mind could conceive. And if it is, well, that's that. But it is still the reality in which I reside within. Does that make sense? Mouse pad. That is a mouse. That is a keyboard. I know these exist. I perceive them. I can interact with them. They are indeed within the same realm of reality that I am. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solace means alone and ips means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? I've asked myself that a few times. It really just comes down to some caveman said to another caveman, rock! And the caveman went, rock! And the other caveman probably said to the first caveman, stick! And the caveman went, stick! And language was born. And then boat was made. They said, boats! And it made a thing that floated. That was the boat. Shit like that. It came down to, that sort of, we just gave it a name. We just said, all right, that's a thing. That's what we're going to call it.
I mean, yeah, it was probably in, like, Latin, and it most certainly wasn't, oh, go see rock. And then the other cavemen just went, oh, must be rock. You know, obviously they weren't speaking English because they're cavemen, but it's, why are we talking why am I speaking philosophy to no one? Am I going insane? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises and decided, hey, let's make this noise mean this? Yes, that is exactly what I think it means. It started off and it was like, I mean, friggin' let's see. It's going to have a hard magic system. You have to be born with magic. Midway through an industrial revolution, World War I style global war, gods almost non-existent, late game alien invasion. Oh! Oh my dude, I'm sold on this one. Dude, like magical noble folk, world, you know, high technology, global war, and aliens. I'm sold. I'm sold on that one. It doesn't make any sense. Words don't make sense. Well, yes, they don't make sense, but it wouldn't have been Latin, more like Sanskrit. Not even Sanskrit. Yeah, literally like Sanskrit. Yeah. No, yeah, it would just be grunts and shit, caveman noises. They just decided, well, I guess that's what that's gonna mean. And throughout time, slang just sort of made it, or, you know, made its way into being standard vocabulary. And then it was written down. We discovered, oh, well, how do we know that rock is rock? And we wrote down, rock, hard thing that isn't wood. And we just kind of defined things as society progressed, as humanity evolved societally and socially. We just discovered, why am I talking about this to an empty room? I think I am losing my mind, and after this, I'm going to call it a stream. But yeah, you know, again, it starts off with the most baseline shit. We have no real means of communication. Our means of communication is slapping each other with sticks. And then we realized, what do we call these things? Sticks. So sticks stuck. Okay, what are these words? What are these vocalizations coming out of our mouth hole? What do we call this thing? Well, we just called it a mouth. We just started naming things that we saw. Hell, I bet there was some caveman out there that thought it was just the most fun thing to do. While other cavemen were just like, you know, slapping each other. Oh, I'm testing it out IRL, and I'd get the money, I'd get Fantasy Grounds, or share with the DMs on Dwarf server. All right, man. Well, you know, you show me it sometime. I'd love to see it. Like, shoot it to my DMs. There's probably a caveman that was just like naming things as he saw, instead of whacking, you know, other cavemen in the head with larger rocks. He was just like, oh, caveman, rock, branch, mouth hole, and just kind of, you know, worked his way from there. You're not speaking to an empty room. I'm listening. All right, so we have a plant person playing a video game having an existential crisis, and I'm trying to explain the existential crisis with a minute or two lag to a goblin making a map. Life is fun. I've been repeating words for a long time and they stop making sense. Why? Calm down, that's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. There's this counter. How could I be sure this counter is really here? Touch it. It is. Please stop tapping it. Well, that you've made physical contact and that both you have two senses currently confirming the position and tangibility of an object in front of you. You see it, you perceive it, and you feel it. Sight, touch. You could taste it if you felt so inclined to do so. And that would be a third sense. You could try listening to it, but I don't think it has much to say. You could try smelling it, but it's going to smell like counter. So, using your five senses, or sixth sense if you want to be all that is irrelevant. Using all five senses that you as a sentient being possess,
to perceive such an object in a three-dimensional space, you can indeed confirm that that object is what that object is. At least as far as you can tell, or at least as far as your knowledge of that object goes. It could be a plane wing that was refurbished and put in place of a, desk counter thing. So, maybe it is as far as you know, it's a counter, and then it turns out, oh, well, somebody else explains it's actually a plane wing made into a counter. So it's still technically a counter, but you didn't know it was a plane wing, but that's a different story. It's still, for the most part, all purposes, a counter. Also, a plane wing is friggin' huge and would make for a hell counter. Hold on, just making sure. I should serve her a drink. At least I'll have something to throw at her. Take another piano woman. $13, $14, $17? Now let's just make it normal. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. Let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. I don't know, I was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is fun? Are these feelings real? Is all of this real? Am I real? Well, if I could, in this present situation, me being me, I would poke Dorothy. I would go, okay, well, I can perceive you. I can touch you. I could probably smell you. I'm not going to taste you, and I can hear you. So, for the most part, you are perceivable. I suppose I would have to look up what is real, and then you would just have to go through a checklist of what defines something as real. Let's see. What defines something as real? Definition of real is something that is true and authentic, or something is very important or significant. Actual doesn't, no, not that kind of real. Definition of being real. No. Hold on. I'm going to get a dictionary really quick, just for the sake of research, just for the sake of furthering, expanding our knowledge. You got to be a little educational. I just can't have you guys watching me play video games. Come on. Is this it, or is that the there's my dictionary. Okay, I actually have two dictionaries in here. Let's go to KLMNOP rally rate. What defines real? Read real. Existing, in fact, happening, actual of property, consisting of land and houses. Nope, that's realty. Let's go to existing. What defines something that exists? Exist. Be, have being, continue to be, existence. Theory of the fortuitous nature of the universe in which we create our own values. That's existentialism. Shut up. Now let's go to existence then. Exodus. No, that would be under that. Existent. So yeah, for all important thing. Actually, I have a really large diction over there. I guess we could. It went from wiggling, flopping, breathing, walking, anarchy, big brain moment, clicks and whistles, speaking, shiny stick, then a little explosions, big explosions, and now to much useless talking. Wait, when we were talking about wiggling, flopping, breathing, walking, the hell are you on about? Wiggling, flopping, breathing, walking, anarchy, big brain moment, clicks and whistles, speaking, shiny stick, then little explosions, big explosions, now to much useless talk. What? All right. What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Hey? Evolution of where we are now. Are we talking about in this specific stream or each stream as a whole? For all I know, I must be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation, some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and stretching my arm to feel something. That panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book, The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I still care about you. I think I just broke a pen. No, I didn't. What? Evolution to what? Oh, what we are. Oh, what we are now. Not what humans as a whole is now. What? Oh, wiggling, flopping, breathing, oh, okay, I see it. Big brain moment, clicks and whistles, speaking, shiny stick, little explosions, big explosions. Now too much useless talking. Okay, I got you. That's humanity as a whole. I got you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate. That focus helped me. Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay, then. Oh? Oh, goodness. Okay. You okay there, Dorothy? Is this good? Is this a bad thing? I don't like what's going on with her eyes. Let me take a picture of this. Boop. Whew! Why did you throw it on your head? It feels something you made. And it burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana. Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? He's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. It's something perishable. Maybe you needed to get. Maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. That's why they call it a package. What do your boss do such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it, or perhaps she'll chop it? Honey, seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop. Oh, it is an actual sausage. It is an actual, it is an actual meat for consumption. And not a dong. Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I do. Seriously, Jill? She's making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, I know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. Might have another delivery, you know? It's the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. A sunshine cloud for Mario. Alright,
2 of these. 2 of those. Old chocolate milk with a good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Oh, I'm playing Roblox Survivor and I'm getting nay-nayed. We evolved from little wiggly things in the ocean to people arguing about useless things instead of expanding into space, is what I was saying. We're not ready for space travel yet, man. We're just not... We're not in a space-age civilization. We've reached space, but we're not ready for aliens. And I know this is going to go, like, completely unheard. But, you know what? To any and all aliens listening to my voice, go home. We do not want you here. Go take your cool space technology and just, like, shove it up your alien butthole and leave us the hell alone. Also, completely rescind that statement if you have catgirl tech. If you have catgirl tech, call me, like now. But otherwise, if you stupid aliens don't got catgirls, go the hell back home. We don't want your shit. We don't care if you come in peace. We're gonna make you a smoldering pile of ash if you don't have catgirls. Go home. Leave us alone. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You could also call me darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? I just let you know I don't swing that way. Just to let you know I don't swing that way. What way? William? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was just thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Wait. Let's see. If you have catgirl tech, call me. That's why we should focus on researching and exploring space so we don't end up cracking the planet with all our nukes or getting ourselves enslaved by aliens. We just need some hella mass drivers and some super renewable resource for the matter. So when some stupid gray alien with no catgirl tech rolls up, we're just like, no, go back to space, bastard. And then they're just like, piles of ash. I like how this day is made full circle, because I posted that one meme earlier about the, hold on. I posted the one meme earlier about the alien. Hold on, right here. Earlier today, no, it wasn't earlier today, it was last Friday? I swear I just posted it yesterday. A big, gray, nasty, freaking disgusting alien beams down onto Earth and demands that you explain to him what a video game is. How do you respond? I want to grab that lumbering, lumbering, slimy retard by his big sagging skull and swing him into a wall so hard he'd leave a shadow like a nuclear blast victim. Yeah, just do that. We're gonna pull like a Duke Nukem. If you don't got alien tech and you're just gonna show up and be like, oh, we come in peace, we're gonna be like, no, eat boot treads. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor District? I spend all my free time in the Motor District. Actually, why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Hold on. We need orbital space rail cannons like from Halo so we can launch tungsten rods at them. Nah. Oh, I've been watching this show with my dad lately called The Expanse. And they have those. They've got supermassive rail guns that could shoot across the solar system. But yeah, no, definitely some Mac cannons. I love mass accelerator cannons. And theoretically in space, mass drivers are actually some of the most viable weapons because Newtonian law, especially in space. All right, so you know when you shoot a bullet, you shoot a gun on Earth, right? You're standing in a field, and you shoot a gun directly 90 degrees in front of you. Well, you still have gravity and wind affecting the bullet. The bullet is going to go down. It does not matter what kind of bullet it is, how fast the bullet was shot. It is going to go towards the Earth. It is going to go towards the biggest center of gravity. Bullets in space have no immediate thing of gravity. So, if you shoot a gun in one direction, the bullet will keep going in that direction until it comes across. I understand the theory. I've done some basic research into it. Yeah. Also, theoretically, not even theoretically, or I guess, yeah, still theoretically because we haven't actually tried it, perpetual motion exists in space. I don't know how we could harness that, considering, you know, you've got to have some means of generation of the power. But for the most part, if you had like a ball, a little rubber ball, a bouncy ball, and you spin it in space, it will keep spinning. So, yeah, mass accelerator cannons are probably going to be your best weapon in space.
Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also semi-legal leagues going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Oh. You heard about the biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course, everybody knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know, nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is nobody's faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten up or beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So our gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. You want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. Piano man from Mario. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. On the rocks mixed. Piano man. Well, it'll keep going until it goes to a path of gravity from like a dwarf planet or sun. The gravity well is recently discovered. Yeah, I mean, it's going to keep going until it hits something or until it reaches something that would otherwise affect its movement, of course. But I mean, in terms of long-range engagements, a mass accelerator is going to be, or a mass driver is going to be your best weapon. Laser weapons, I definitely like the concept of because it's missiles. I love, by the way, I love galactic civilizations. And those are the three weapon types. You have ballistic, missile, and laser. Missiles are fantastic in space because you just need one thrust and they're good. Aim at your target and they just target things. Expensive as shit, but a very good weapon all in all. Lasers, I think, are mostly viable because space is, as far as we know, absolutely freezing cold. So you have plenty of cooling in space. We still need to work on power sources and stuff of the like for that, but I think if you have a nuclear reactor in space, you still have the cooling from that, and then you use the nuclear reactor to power some sort of diode thing that shoots the laser, you might have yourself a winning weapon. Particle beam would have been better than laser weapons. I have no idea how to use particle beam weapons, but yes, I suppose I'd actually like to know how you came to that conclusion. Why particle beam weapons? Here,
Yeah, this is nice. Hey, you two an item? What are you trying to say with that laughter, Gil? No, we're not. What's wrong with you? You work with this hunk of a man and you don't feel the least bit tempted? How can you be so calm with this smell so close to you? Ever hear the expression, his past's a friggin' weight I don't want to carry? Because his past's a friggin' weight I don't want to carry. If he has a past at all, I've had my doubts lately. You know, playing is not good game? Oh, don't misunderstand, Gil is good game. But he's not bad looking. He's a gentleman, he's always attentive. Just distant and he'll take many steps back when he feels like he's getting close to somebody. You don't have to marry him, just push him into a closet and, not interested, man. Don't be creepy. You know me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. Hey, man. I know what I have in front of me. It is catgirls. You are not a cat girl. Gil is not a cat girl. He isn't even a cat boy. I know what I have in front of me. Don't be creepy, dude. Don't be weird. I'm out. Please come again. Yeah, Gil, you heartbreaking with that. My torch is working underwater. Back, did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey, they brought you a package. Ah, yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? Ah, that's a new one. All right, we're making some dosh. We made hella dosh that day. Look at that. All right, 63, and then 800 in tips, 500 for flawless service. What's to heck? And pocket money because they're out of excuses. That's 2,000 in a day. That's fine. It's a lot of money, not a lot of time to make it. But Mannequin Echo. Let's see, trickling since yesterday. Wiener. Mannequin Echo. She wanted to, she was pleased with herself. Where is it? There it is. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? A bar called Valhalla. Hey! Hold up. So I'm full of myself? You are. Is this place any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Normies are taking over, huh? Sure, everyone is in need, just like me. Anyway, place is cool. But the bartenders can be a bit of a dick. How so? I've never been there. I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I could take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems to be a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? I just heard them from a distance. So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat, if you want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people, can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, it's going weak. Sounds good. Hold on. Just hold on. Let's see. I should be... Is Mario talking shit about me online? I'll break his stupid nose. Oh, look at me. I'm just Canada from friggin' the stupid Akira movie. Yeah, you know what? You don't got a laser weapon, buddy. I'll knock you a clean one. I'll tear you a new butthole. Break your spine over my knees. Hit you with your own bike. First space colony plans to develop its own army. What? Alice Rabbit is in space too? Amazing. Even though space was imagined as a promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now. The law is most likely approved. We'll have an army. We'll defend our motherland from a terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for those laws so they can have more control over the population. Yeek, this third final this year. Final remaster release, let's see, newest remaster of 2016's Yeek, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts with this 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as
Hatsune Miku Project R Remaster and Sting's Face Remaster. Full chart includes lifetime sales. Yeek Final Remaster 3.5 million new. Hatsune Miku Project Remaster 1.5. Sting's Face. Water Pro Wrestling G 500k. Dang it, Ron Paul. I have no idea. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody's actually surprised. 4. Want to marry me? Can't marry your own son. You could. I don't like the concept. I don't support it in any means. I remember a time where wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines. And even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. Pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma! Okay, I'm gonna call it a stream here. So we have 2 days to make $5,000. I think we're screwed. Don't really look forward to being evicted. I don't really want to get this poster, but I don't want to see what getting distracted happens to me, and I don't feel like not making money being distracted. So, I don't know, this is a tricky situation to be sure. Did Jeeb unblock me? Nope. Why wasn't I aware of communists declaring war on anime? I'm communist. I should have known about this earlier. Stajan's Fred Bar. Declare war on basic item in any way. Wait a minute. Shit, Cat is here? What? I'm going to call it a stream. It's been going on kind of long and not a whole lot of people joined, unfortunately. But I think this next stream is going to be the last one in Valhalla. And then we'll see what we go from there. But I think we're going to be doing we're going to do less streams. They might be a little longer because of that. But we'll have to see. Because I've got a lot of crap happening or coming up right soon. And I'll just kind of have to accommodate. So expect fewer streams, but expect bigger streams. Excuse me. To the 2 people probably not responding. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna skedaddle. Thanks for joining me. So, yeah, commies declared war on anime. I love this game. Makes no sense. Good night, everybody.